July 22nd, a man convicted on drug charges walked out of jail on bond. He served 6 years of a 25-year sentence. Today, Frederick Jeffrey officially had his name cleared. The evidence which led to his conviction was presented by former Houston police officer Gerald Goins, a key figure in the botched Harding Street raid. Jeffrey's case is one of dozens Goins handled that were eligible for an appeal. KPRC2's Taisha Walker spoke with attorneys about what today's ruling means for others. Taisha.
Keith, the DA's office says there are more than 160 other cases eligible for an appeal, but so far only about a dozen defendants have come forward where their cases have been tied to Gerald Goins.
I feel good. I thank God and my mom being in my corner.
Frederick Jeffrey also had his attorney and a state prosecutor in his corner. It's rare to see both sides standing together in agreement.
There are people out there doing their best to correct wrongful convictions on both sides.
But on behalf of the state of Texas, we also apologize to him, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure it doesn't happen again.
In September, the state's highest criminal court overturned a drug charge Jeffrey was convicted of in 2018. Jeffrey had already served 6 years of his 25-year sentence. Prosecutors say the testimony of a former Houston police officer used to convict Jeffrey was made up. That officer also tied to the 2019 Harding Street raid, in which prosecutors say Gerald Goins' lies about drugs led to the deadly raid.
If people believe that they were convicted based upon Officer Goins' word alone, they need to file their appeal.
That's what Jeffrey did after receiving a letter from the DA's office.
If you don't do the paperwork, ain't nobody gonna help you. You ain't gonna get a handout.
KPRC2 legal analyst Brian Weiss says the 40-year-old is now eligible for compensation from the state and to have his record wiped clean.
He'll be entitled to monetary compensation for the number of years that he spent wrongfully confined. But look, from 50,000 feet, I think all of our viewers can recognize that there is no real form of equitable compensation.
And Jeffrey's attorney tells me that the pair will discuss whether they plan to go after Goins and the Houston Police Department in civil court. For now, Jeffrey says he is focused on work and spending time with family. Reporting live from downtown, Taisha Walker, KPRC 2 News.
Taisha, thank you.